And you are live.
All right.
Tell me what you're going to say when I have my AC on. Then it's going to be even worse. All right, I'm going back to making these patterns.
All right.
And you're live, by the way. YouTube's come up.
All right. Whoa. I don't need to go into Pandora. Thank you. No. I need to go into YouTube. All right. So those of you who are coming in now, you'll notice that my name has changed at the bottom, CJBE. It's still the same. It's just Creative Jewels by Emily in short. That's just so you all can see my desk instead of seeing that bar all the way across the bottom. But I'll change it back if whenever I get to when I do a regular production. All right, so today we're gonna be doing another fashion of paper quilting, and this is actually going to be paper quilting, just not your normal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here out of this random paper pack that I found in my paper pack, and I'm going to pull out some patterns here. So let's go with the yellow. And then let's go with the contrasting. Do I have any teal? Let's see. You know what? That's pretty. Right, so let's go with that. Two very different colors. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the paper trimmer here. And I'm going to cut this into 2.5 inch columns. I don't need you to anyway. Why did I even pull that out? Ugh. I don't need that. So I'm going to cut it at 2.5. Make sure your papers are lined up before you start chopping. You're going to have some uneven stuff. Now, to show you what we're going to be making from these, I'm going to be making half triangle squares like this. You know how you would see in a quilt? These are actually cut from what I'm about to cut, and they are actually sewn. And so these are half triangle squares. Basically, you're quilting with paper. So I've already got that done, and I'm just cutting these out to show you what they would look like. And I'll be pulling my sewing machine up once I get these cut to show you what I'm doing. But I got to use my ruler first because me and tapping things are not, or by eyeball, are not good. So I'll have to use my ruler. So we're going to be quilting with paper. Actually, you sewing the paper and quilting. No, I don't think that's 2.5. Yeah, I don't think it is. No, it's about 2.5. 2.4. I can't do that. All right. Why am I doing that? I gotta cut these things. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these into 2.5 inch pieces, squares. Make sure your paper's lined up. I think think it'll look all right because the yellow is a very big contrasting color up against these mandala shape. What did you name this, Marina? What was the title of the stream?
Did I what?
What was the title of the stream?
Title, making paper quilting and designs.
Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate these because I'm going to be drawing a line straight from corner to corner on the one of the printed sides. Or one of the black or blank sides. You're going to get quite a bit out of this, but if you're a quilter, you know what I'm talking about. You're going to lose a little bit of rental space here once you start sewing. So that's the reason why I made these so big. Now, the very first round I made wrong. I made the wrong size, and I didn't think about that until after I'd gotten the paper cut and everything. So I was like, bummer. Has anybody ever quilted on paper or quilted with paper like you were quilting with material? It's the first time I'm gonna be doing that. So this is an experiment for me, guys. So if it don't work out, we know that I did it wrong, or yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take since this I had a hard time with the stripies because the last one I did I drew the stripe on the stripe side and I missed the side. Yeah, it didn't all go on there right. Okay. It went on like that. Made quite a few. It didn't take me long. Yeah, that one I didn't put on right. I put the stripes on the wrong way, and I didn't want them that way. And so this was the first set. This was the experimental set. But we may use these later on, just for giggles, for spit and giggles. But yeah, this is what we're making at the moment. We're going to be making the half triangle quilted squares, like you would in a quilting block. I don't know if the light's bouncing off this thread, but I have black thread on one side and white thread on another. It's just some random thread I had sitting on. And what was in my machine. And I have an idea on how to connect these without them falling apart. I don't know. It's like I said, it's an experiment. We will see. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these squares and I'm going to draw a line down the center on the back side. And so, bear with me as I do this. Anybody working on anything today besides Miss Marina? She's working on math. She's working on some of her orders. And so what I'm going to do once I get these done is I'm going to be sewing on the quarter line, or quarter space on each side of that line. And then after that, I'm going to be cutting directly on that line that we're drawing right now. I just can't. Yep, that's my excuse. I just can't. Can't cut, sew, or anything in a straight line. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is staying happy and healthy and busy. Figure I'd bring out my paper today and combine it with the quilting things that I'm doing and see if it works. So hello to all of you beautiful jewels that are coming in. You've got some birds singing today, don't you?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Well, it's better than streaming rain, wind, and hail and stuff going on. Some states are having like we did. We had some really crappy weather the last couple of days. Being stuck inside. We used to go out on the back for our front porch, but it was just raining god awful over here, so we couldn't even do that. So birds are better than pounding rain, not being able to go outside and enjoy it. Now a lot of y'all are thinking, why don't you just sew it? It'll come out. It won't come out. I tried the test ones. So who all do we have in here? I see 6 beautiful jewels, but where are you? Who are you? If this don't work and I get frustrated, I'm gonna pull my dragon out because I've got the next stage I'm gonna be working on it on my table for my other working table. What are you guys doing to keep yourselves busy? Are you cleaning? Are you reorganizing? What are you doing? A lot of crafters are cleaning their craft room and reorganizing with all this time. Me, I haven't sat good in here. I've just been not up to par here lately. All right, now we have all those drawn. What we're about to do, we're about to pull our sewing machine, up onto the table. We're going to be placing these face side down in the same direction. Make sure all these are in the same pattern. So they don't get wonky when I sew them on. Okay, we're all in the same position. All right, I'm gonna lay them down up there. I'm gonna pull my sewing machine up. The reason why I've got you kind of angled on the desk, okay? That way you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm not gonna put it where I can reach them. All right. Gotta plug them up. And again, I am using a Brother GX37 sewing machine. That's what you're wondering what the brand is. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place these pieces top and bottom. Like this. Like color or facing one another. So the white sides are out. And that's the only thing you see. And we're going to sew down per inch past each side. So that would possibly be about right here on each side. Okay, so we're going to put the pressure foot here, but it'll sew here. Or you quilters, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to use basically the edge of my pressure foot here. I don't know if y'all can see. I'm going to use the edge of my pressure foot here on the outside of the right side. If you're looking at your sewing machine, I'm going to use the right side of my pressure foot to guide me on that line. Once I sew the very first line, I'm going to not even clip it from the machine, and I'm going to let it sew out a minute, and we're going to flip it without even cutting it off the thread. So it will be in a chain piece on the machine. All right, so here we go. Let's see how well this works, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, slow coating and toning. Unnaturally, my thread. Very first thing that happens. Now, good thing I didn't get too far in there. I'd have been PO'd. Even a pain in the tuchus. Does that happen to any of you guys when you start sewing? You think you're doing good, and all of a sudden that thread kind of jams up on you, and you're like, "Well, damn it!" Good thing this thing's really easy to thread, and I can get it threaded in less than 30 seconds. All right, now let's try this again. And I'm not even going to take it loose from the machine. I'm just going to turn it and run it right back through. And we're going to sit right on that line again. I'll show you what it looks like. I'm going to cut it, but you'll understand. Without even cutting your threads, you will have a line that looks like this. This is your cut line, and these are your seam lines. In other words, what you're going to do after you get everything sewed, you're going to cut right on that line. And this is what it's going to turn out to look like once you clip the dog ears. And so you'll have a piece that's been sewn together. It looks like that. But of course, we're using different colors, though. This is the same method you would use if you were actually quilting triangle half squares. It's the same exact method you would use. All right, so we've got that done. We're going to set this to the side, and we're going to continue on with these squares. All right, make sure again you're facing the right way. Once you get in a rhythm, it should go. It should get. It should come out.
Excuse me.
All right, give me that back. You can't have that. Thank you. Now this also works with larger pieces as well, so don't put yourself to only one size. You make these as big as you want to. Or you can even make these to make a new style wallpaper. You never know. All right, Mr. Sew Machine. There we go. Didn't want to play nice. I have an idea for these, so once we get them all done, I'm going to try it. See if it works. Sure. Maybe checking. And believe it or not, you will end up with quite a few of these. Because once you cut them apart, you've made all kinds. Very much like sewing quilting squares. So if those of you who are usually come in here and you see my nameplate looks different, there's a reason why I did that. I'm still the same Emily, Creative Jules by Emily, but I just shortened the name for the time being so y'all could see what I was doing. That way the banner wasn't up there in front of what I was doing. It's still me. Halfway there. Actually very relaxing, and I didn't have to think about it. Don't worry if you can't sew in a straight line. That's okay. I can't sew in a straight line. The reason why I have to have the lines on the paper, I can't sew in a straight line. That one's going to be lumpy. I see you guys. Who are you guys? Who's in here? Who's gonna talk with us? You see that pile of paper rolling in the back? When Mama sent me this sewing machine, she says, make something pretty. I think I've made a lot of pretty things with this machine. I'll be saddened when it kicks the bucket. Knock on wood, it don't. And knock on glass, it'll say something. You ever heard that expression, knock on wood, and then knock on glass? Last one, guys. I can pull the machine away for a minute. Then this next part we're going to be doing is just going to be cutting the triangles in half and pressing them down. IKEA scissors that were found. All right, so I'm going to flip this off and unplug it and move it back to the floor until I get ready. All right, now I got to cut the snake of pieces of pop. Anybody ever done this before? Back the bellies are growing. Oh, you have chips in here. Oh, real good.
I'm going to put you on mute for a minute.
All right. What we're doing, we're just tearing, or not tearing, but we're clipping these pieces apart. And after we get done clipping these, we're going to cut down the center line that we did. Hey, Mr. Doughboy. Thank you for saying something. Nobody was chatting with me. How are you doing? I've been kind of under the weather the last little bit. Not really had a crafting spirit. I really hadn't really done anything in my craft room. Today's the very first day I've been in here in probably 2 weeks doing something. As Mr. James Lee said, you need to get in there and do a live. Well, the program that I usually use whenever I don't have Marina around, it's giving me trouble and I can't use it for some reason. It says I can't stream. I don't know why. I'll be using a different one. Like it's not connected to my YouTube. And they just did an update, and that might be the cause of it. I did the update right before I tried to use it, and it just went all to piggy back. Right, we now have that. So now we've got a bunch of squares here that we're going to make even more squares. But smaller. Yeah, I know. Don't mess with something that ain't broke. Don't fix something that ain't broke. Pull my legs up in my chair because it gets cold with my feet dangling down there. It was cold in the house. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut on that line. So what that's going to do, you seen the two pieces that were together, like that. Got the two separate pieces. And so now we've made another square. But now we have two. We'll cut the dog ears off. And so therefore we now have a quilting square, a half triangle square. Boom. You can use this and do it with material as well. So the original size of the square was 2.5 inches. And it lost yardage. That's the reason why I cut them so big. Originally. So you lost yardage, but you gained a square. I'm gonna have a nice little stack of these when we're done. And we're gonna make something with it. The last time that the app that I used did that, I got it straightened out, but for some reason it's not letting me straighten it out from the app. It's like it's logged me out of my YouTube account, and it's saying that I'm not able to stream, that I can't live stream with it for some reason. And I can, because look where I'm at. I'm live streaming. I've never had that kind of a problem until now. You can't really use StreamYard on your phone unless you have somebody that is starting the stream, like Marina. That's how I'm on it right now. I mean, I have mine set up, but right now I'm using my phone because my computer's not in my craft room. The boys are on it. used quite a bit of Wi-Fi last night trying to fix something. All right, so now we have double the amount that we started with. So now our task at hand is cutting these apart. Or not cutting these apart, we already did that. But our next task at hand is to fold them out like this and cutting the dog ears off. That probably needs to update to be compatible with the updated update. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of talking about that. All right. There's a little bit of, I was going to say gibberish or jargon, technical jargon. A lot of people, when they quilt with paper, they use wax paper or they use freezer paper. But I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm just going to rely on this paper. And it's not real thick scrapbooking paper, but it's got a little bit of heft to it. All right. Guys, I am wanting a salad, a grilled chicken salad, so bad right now. I'm hungry. I'm wanting to have a sale or an auction in the next month or so. And I've got to get in gear and get some product made. So, with that being said, ladies and gents, what would you like for me to make and that you would buy? Because I'm wanting to make it. I mean, I've got to make it with the supplies that I have in my home. Can't really go out and buy anything because part of the stores are still closed. So, if you're watching this on a replay, just put your comments down in the comments and let me know what you would want to purchase or what you would be interested in purchasing, knowing what you have seen me make. What would you like? And I will certainly put some things together that way you all can purchase them. I'm actually working on in behind the scenes. I've got some paper beads somewhere. Put them up somewhere. Working on them. Not really done any boho beads, but if you all, wow, it's open up in Maine. Not here, not yet. Not yet. And Hobby Lobby's about a mile away from me, one way. But I've got to use the things that I have on hand. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. See, after this, I'm kind of stuck, but not stuck. I have an idea. I was thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it and how I would do it, but I don't know if it's going to work. You can choose to keep all those little dog ears and put them in a confetti bottle and use it as me. Now, when I first started crafting, I would have so done that, but right now, I've got so much stuff tucked in and out of places I don't even know what I've tucked in the places. It's like a treasure hunt whenever I go looking for something. Because when I first started crafting, I didn't have nothing. Oh, are they doing door pickups or are they going inside their stores? Hmm. Oh, wow. I'll have to call ours and see if ours is open. I don't have no money to spend down there, but it'd be nice to go down there and just shop, look around. I'm gonna have to call the company that keeps texting me about Xfinity equipment and tell them this number is not their number. Whoever it was is not their number anymore. Getting that for months now. Whoever owned this phone must have been a Spanish speaking person because I get all kinds of messages in Spanish. Telephone calls in Spanish. One time this person called me, I mean literally called me, and I called them directly back. And I said, I just got a call from this number. They're like, no, I didn't. I said, yes, you did. No, I didn't. I hung up the phone. I wasn't going to sit there and argue with them. Stupid people.
All right, I'm back.
Well, howdy, stranger. Mr. Doughboy says that there's some Hobby Lobbies that are open now. They're allowing people in.
Well, I don't know how much I trusted the Hobby Lobby because they refuse to clean their stores and they refuse to pay their workers. So, yeah, some bad reports. Yeah, it's Hobby Lobby. It's the one that was coming out. Yeah, so no, thank you.
That's the only place I have, so it's a staple for me.
Well, you make sure that when you go, you wear a mask, or you do not go there until you get a mask.
Oh, no. This is up in Maine.
Say again?
This is up in Maine. They live in Maine.
Oh, yeah, but that's all the Hobby Lobbies. It's not just the ones in Maine. I'm saying any of the Hobby Lobbies, the owners refuse to clean the store and they refuse to pay their workers. Read up.
Are you serious? They didn't clean the stores?
No, they refused to clean the stores. They refused to disinfect the stores, and there was a whole bunch of their workers that got sick. Same with Amazon. Amazon's doing the same garbage. They're refusing to disinfect the stores.
I thought Amazon was online.
You thought Amazon was what?
Online.
Yeah, it is online, but their warehouses aren't.
Oh,
The Amazon, the warehouses, they're refusing to clean them.
oh wow.
So I'm like, that's why I'm not even like that's the U.S. ones. Now I haven't heard anything about the Canadian ones, but I mean, if that's company policy, I can imagine the Canadian ones are just as bad.
I'm pretty sure they cleaned out.
No, they didn't. They did not read the reports.
Oh wow.
That's why they had to shut it down for 2 weeks. Now I don't know if they've done it since then, but there's still reports coming out of it that people are getting sick.
Wow.
Like I said, some companies are being real meanies about it, which is really, really sad.
Wow. I try and stay my nose out of the reports and stuff. I mean, I turn it off now because it just makes me worry more and more and more. All right. Now, I've got them all separated out. Now, what we could do is we could take these and glue them down. We can cut them. We can do whatever with them. I mean, there's all kinds of different things that you can make with just the pattern that you have here. Like that. I wish that they look kind of sort of lined up, but you can make it look like that, or you can turn them around and make the pattern look like this on the outside. Isn't that cute? Like a kite. But what I'm thinking, I wish that I had drew out the pattern that I'm thinking about. I have a picture, but it's on the phone that I am streaming from. So I can't get to that picture. But I am very intuitive. Let's make this up a hopefully I sewed all these in the right way. Oh, one made it out of the. Yep, I was so avid about putting them on there right that I accidentally sewed 2 of them on wrong. Apparently I wasn't paying attention and yapping and I sewed them on wrong. Let's see, let's make sure I didn't do another one wrong. Nope, those are the only 2 that it must have been side by side because those are the only 2 that I messed up on. Okay, now all right, now make us up a pattern here. Now this is going to get smaller as I sew it, but I have enough here. Let's see, I wanted to make a pinwheel. She do that. Okay. Like I said, I need to. Nope, that's not. That kind of sort. Almost looks like a butter. And I wanted the pinwheel look. How in the world did you do that? Oh, you know what? That actually looks kind of cute. I like that. And then on the next square, you do the same thing. You get the little square look. Like that. I like that. That is kind of cute. But basically like the square. It'll all kind of look the same. So let's change that up. Joys of cooking. Let's see. No. No. Let's see. This is like piecing a quilt together. Should have had a pattern all drawn out, but I didn't think about that. We can get a piece of paper. Kind of sort of draw one out. Give me a second. It's 4 different colors now. Okay. I want the basic. I need like 3 different colors in there. Okay. Let's see if we can do a strip on top of loop here. Let's see. We got the first part right. Ah, okay, got it. Right there. All right. Yay. It's working. Now just repeat. Lather, rinse, repeat, right? Okay. Funky here. Oh. So we're getting the striped effect. Hmm. Let me do something else. I needed another color in here, a color scheme. That would actually make it go better. Yeah, I needed another color in here, like 4 different colors instead of just 2. I needed a white, maybe a red. You think I should go back in and sew up another color squares to offset some of this? Let me grab a sheet of paper and draw out some patterns here. Let's see, let's put this over here. This is sort of like a I'm gonna figure it out type of string. Marina, I can't see chat at the moment, so if there's something comes up that's new, let me know.
Give me a minute because I'm stuck in the middle of something.
All right. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually going to sit here and make up a pattern here. Let me put this paper in here. And these are 2 squares. 2, 3, roughly 4 squares on a row. Right, I need to make these squares 2.5. So these are 2.5 all the way down. All right, that's not right. 16, 10.
Freaking hate telemarketers.
Oh, I get them. They start at about 12:30. The latest I ever got one was right on the cusp of if you call again, I'm going to report you. Because I used to be one, and I know the rules are not supposed to call past a certain time, 9 o'clock p.m.
I just basically downloaded call blocker and yeah, blocking everything.
I have one. It comes with the phone. Okay. I know this is going to be in big model scale, so that way I can see what I'm seeing. Right at the mark there. So I just got to mark lines and mark. This is about 5 I'm going to be working with. Oh. Oh well. This is just just a pattern. Not even go into my scrapbook box and then give me another contrasting color. Alright, so now why did I didn't do that? Alright, so those are our 2.5 inch blocks. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 blocks there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut that extra off the end, that way I don't get alright, so this is my pattern here. Let's see. Let's use these as an instance here. You should answer hello, City Morgue.
Yeah, really. Hold on.
Do it. Come on, Brady.
No, hold on. Hello. I'm gonna put myself on mute.
Okay. That'd have been funny, guys. Answering hello, City Morgue. Okay. I'm gonna make a note right here. Okay. Yeah, I need 2 different sets. So that one says yellow and white. So yellow and white. Let's go with it. Let's see. So I definitely need different colors. So okay, so I kind of sort of like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have an extra. So let's go ahead and cut that off since the one that I'm wanting to make is small. So there. This is how you pencil a pattern. Wrong again. Let's see. I'll probably use this on my regular one too. Now y'all are wondering what the heck is she doing? Okay, figure it out. Okie dokie, artichoke. That's one pattern. I kind of like that. Got a nice little ring to it. Okay, now to find my colors I'm looking for. Okay. I'm going to do this again. Alright, so it's that. And it's solid. I don't have any grays. What do you do? You know what? I'll use the other one. They're about the same size. I have two different colors. Why the heck ain't I using? Okay, now let's set this up. Let's see. What? Why is there so much of that?
I swear, I get on live stream and everybody and their brother is calling me now.
Oh, huh. Ain't that the way it goes?
Like, I haven't been on live stream, what, in about 2 weeks? And I'm barely getting a phone call. Now all of a sudden I'm on live stream and everybody calls.
That's the way it goes. Okay, something is not correct. I'm just saying that something ain't right here. Trying to figure out what's not right. Can I not read my own writing?
There is nobody in chat, so you're good.
Oh. That's okay.
At least that one I just checked a few minutes ago.
I need to rewrite my letterings. That way I can tell what the heck I'm looking at. Okay.
Yeah, people are probably busy.
Now, I'm gonna got my color scheme corrected. All right, red, white, and yellow. Red, white, and yellow. Green, and the white. White, and yellow, and red. Okay, that's the first row. All right. White and blue, green, white, and blue. White. All right, second row, good. All right. Red and white, green, blue. Blue, green, white. Now, right. Nope. That's where I'm screwing up. Red. All right. Let's see what that looks like comparatively. Does that look like what I've drawn out here?
Hang on a minute. All right, say that again.
Okay, does that look right?
The picture or the thing on the table?
Well, compared to my drawn out here, does that look right?
One. No.
Okay.
The middle square is correct. Sorry, the middle triangle or the middle diamond is correct. It's the
the colors. See, there's the colors that I've used.
I know, but are you trying to do like 2 full squares or are you trying to mix it up?
This is one square, but this is the pattern that I'm going.
Okay, let me see something. G. Bring it up to the camera. Okay, G.
This is what these are the top ones. It's the ones you should go by. Like red and white, or red and then white and yellow.
Hold on. See, move the paper. Let me see your squares itself. Move the paper so I can see the squares.
Ah, crap. Hang on.
Something doesn't look right.
I know, that's why I was saying. Okay.
Isn't it supposed to be like that it forms 3 sets of triangles or 3 sets of diamonds?
Well, they're different colors. It's going to look weird once I get it. Once I get it all together, it's not going to look that weird.
It's looking weird right now because the colors are not correct.
All right. The first one, red, white and yellow.
Okay, but I think it's your squares themselves that might be it's in wrong positions.
That's what I'm looking at. Okay, and then red and white is up. Red, and then a white yellow here. And then blue and white, and then the green and white here. And then going this way, white and yellow and red. The next row is here. The white and blue and the green.
Okay, to tell you the honest truth, Emily, no, I don't like it. because if you look at the, okay, you're looking at it straight, right? You're seeing the red and the yellow.
I mean, this is the way the pattern is set up like this,
Okay.
but I'm showing
Well,
you.
hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me explain and then you answer me. So the middle 4 squares are correct. Now, going to the top row, you're starting with the yellow stripe and the red. Right.
Okay, yellow stripe is down this way, so it's in the right position.
Correct. The square next to it is also in the right position.
Yes. So red, red, yellow,
Correct.
yellow.
It's
okay.
the next 2 squares that are incorrect.
No, this is blue and white, green and white.
Then you're making it all mixed up. You're not making it the same.
And then white and yellow and red.
Yeah, you're mixing it up, and I don't like it. The way you got it, I don't like it, because it's not making any kind of a pattern. The one in the middle is making a pattern, but everything else is looking mixed matched.
So you think we should flip it around, like redo the pattern, but keep the center?
Okay, I would start with the center. Okay, keep the center as is. Now,
see, I've got more of the.
Okay, hold on. Okay. No. Put it all back.
You said keep the center. Now I'm going to have to redo it.
We'll have to just switch out a couple of things. Put those ones back.
Hold on.
All right. You know what? Forget it. Okay. Now, forget it. With the blue. Okay. Okay. Keep the middle triangle.
Hang on. I'll get this.
It's okay. Emily, don't worry about it. Let's just start over since you already moved it. Okay. Leave the one in the middle. All right. Now, form a triangle around with the yellow stripes. Start with the yellow stripes and form a triangle. Form a round.
Form a triangle.
Or like form a square around that. Yep. 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 Yep.
Like this?
Yep. Keep going. Keep going with that one. Go another 2 on the other side. Okay, now go in with the blues, with the blue stripe.
On the corners?
Yeah. Yeah, just try it that way first. I'm liking that so far. What do you think?
Let's turn these.
Yeah.
What that looks like. I kind of like that. I like that better.
See how it's starting to merge with a pattern?
Huh?
See how it's starting to emerge with a pattern?
Mm-hmm.
The other way you had it mixed up. You had the colors mixed up and it wasn't showing a pattern. The way you've got it going now is showing a pattern. Yeah, so far I like it like that. And how many were you planning on putting one more set of squares?
No.
So just like that?
Mm-hmm.
I'd leave it like that then. That I like.
Okay.
But see how you've got the middle part is going to be a nice, beautiful square. And then you've got the yellow breaking it up. And then you've got the blue stripes again breaking it up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want, you can turn it, do it one more way. Put the...
Hang on a minute. Let me redraw this grid.
Okay, but do it one more time for me. Change one more thing before you actually draw the grid.
Oh, I'm just doing this real quick. I don't know. Hang on a minute. Tic-tac-toe board. All right.
All right. Turn the blue stripe thingies around one more time.
Which way? Like this?
No, with the stripe. Yes, right there, like that. Let me check something. Okay, you're definitely right. Well,
I like the way the corners touch, but I don't know how well this is going to look once I get it all sewed together and glued down. So this is
something's bugging me with that row. Try turning it so that the diagonal just turn one of them. Turn it 90 degrees. Okay, stop. No. Go back. Stop. Yeah, like that.
Oh, you could try like that. Look, let's do it the same way all the way around. I mean, this is gonna look weird, but
no. The one on the top needs to be turned. No. The other side needs to be turned. The top row on, yes. Turn that one. Turn it. That's it. Stop right there. Now, the one on the other side, keep turning it. Yes. Okay. Now, and that's it. Now. No, I like it. I like it the way you had it.
these look funny.
Yeah. Turn it back to the material to material and the stripe on the outside. Yeah, like that. Turn it like that.
I like that better because
Yeah.
it almost looks like it's pointing to the colors. All right. Now I'm going to write this pattern down so I don't lose it.
Yeah, that pattern I like. Because then if you're going to continue onwards, then you would put the four striped squares together with the yellow. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how it would continue. Yeah, that I like. Okay.
Now we got to get it sewn together. If it works, it works. If it don't, I can use this pattern for whenever I quilt something. This would be actually a good way to, like, before you cut material, this would be a really good way to set up a quilt top.
Yep.
That way you see with your own eyes, like in general of the colors, what it would look like. So this is a quilter's tip right here. Just make you up some little squares and put it together in similar colors. That way you see what it looks like. Whoa. the colors down. All right, now I'm to put these together. This is what you would do even if you were quilting with your squares. You'd stack them up in the order that they were to be sewn. It's like I'm working with material. Pay it no mind, it's just paper. I hope this works out the way I was dreaming about it. It woke me up out of a dead dang sleep doing this. Don't you love it when those ideas come in the middle of the night? You can't wait to wake up and try it. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pick up these extra pieces here, and I'm going to put them in one of my bags. That way I don't lose them. And tape. Y'all, I have not worked on my daily journal thing. I have got to get that caught up. A lot of people were enjoying me doing those videos, but that's before depression and crap happened at home. Okay. Set up things. My pattern here. Here. Okay. Pull up the machine again. And we will see if we can get her done without her messing up. Make sure we have a tight thread. Don't want it coming loose as soon as we go to sew. Now, let's look. So, grid line. So, I would have to sew it like this. Yep. All right. Let's leave a little bit of a no, where you at? Pedal. Let's see if this works. Dear Lord, please pray with me as I try this. I'm not poke my fingers at the same time. Alright, so we have now quilted our first square. Now here comes the fun part. Opening it up. And look it. Look it. You know how they say, always go and press. Well, our pressing is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to use our glitter glue to press that sucker down, and it'll be pressed all right. I'm quilting with paper. I so need a new charger. All right, so we now got our first piece quilted and pressed, as in glued down. There you go. Sorry for the light. I don't know why it keeps doing that. All right, now for our next piece, which would be a red, yellow, and white. So we would have to basically sew it right here. And let's try this here. Cut. That bumbled up back there. That's okay, you won't see that. So we now split that. Finger press, and where's my bone folder at? I'll make a bone folder. Okay, we now got that, and then we're going to go in and press it. It's going to look a little wonky, but guess what? We're going to cut it. We're going to make it right. We're going to make it right. Let's use our rotary cutter here, our knife machine here, and straighten up those edges as you would for rotary. So we now have a nice clean edge. You have now got your first row. Well, not complete first row. I forgot to put the last one on there. I'm a demi. But that's okay. I'll trim that. All right. So our next one is going to be like this. Yep. So we're going to go to the machine and attach it. You know what this would be great for, Marina?
What's that?
Journal covers.
Yep.
It's not Franken paper, guys. It's regular paper.
Now, are you doing the one you're doing? Is it actual material or is it paper?
It's paper. It is paper.
Okay.
See? Paper. That's scrapbook paper. Now I'm going to press it with the glue. What I'm doing to keep these from coming apart, where the paper comes together, I'm putting a bead of glue down in, shutting it, and then gluing it down. There's another method I'm going to try. Maybe. This holds it. I won't have to. Now, let's go in and trim that. That sounds like a guitar string. Probably what it is. All right, now look at that, guys. We have our first row complete. Now comes the next part. We're going to put our second row together. Put that back. Put the pin in it. Okay, let's go to our second row of papers. It's working so far. So far. Now the next part, when we go to attach the rows together, is where it's going to come into it a little bit. Okay, now. Yellow, green and white, blue and white. All right, so we need to show our faces like this. Yep, like that. Are you guys learning so far? You're basically quilting with paper, guys. Same concept as you would with a piece of material. Same exact form, except you're going to be using an iron to press this. Press the seams down. I'm using glue. You could do a sewing journal with this. It actually be made from a sewn piece of paper. I think that'd be a really neat idea. All right, just turn into a journal cover. You never know. I'd add to it. You know I am into the scrappy stuff, but I have been studying on how to do this. Don't. I'm not making it look easy because I have actually studied quite a bit on how to put these things together. Dang, I just heard a mourning dove just go off. It was like, hoo, 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 hoo. And it doesn't matter the color of thread that you use, because you're not going to see it unless you want the seams to be seen. All you're basically going to be seeing is the holes from the paper. And you can even do this hand sewing, I think. Anything that you sew with a machine, you can basically use your hand needle for. All right, last one, and that would be like this. Right, so now we're going to clean up these edges. We have now got the fourth piece in on the second row. Clean them up. Now look at that. We have our second row complete. And so this is going to go here. Y'all see the pattern coming together? Row 3. Alright, let's see, red and yellow, green and white, blue and white. So, I got them upside down, good thing I looked. Red, yellow, green, white, blue. Okay, got it right here. If you make a mistake, just don't use the glue. Just make sure that you've got it right. You can always re-sew it, but once you glue it down, that sucker's permanent. We got a loose thread somewhere. See it in the stitching. Oh no, that was the other thread. Alright, so we now have our stitching. Uh-oh. We need to go back through there and do an old stitching poo. Done. You're not going to see that. Parameters. Finish all that excess stuff off. John's in there playing my black and white 2 game. I hear it. It's an old game. It was made in 2005. I just got it, and it's fun. It's where you're an evil or good god, and you build their territories and their lands. You can either destroy it or you can build it up. I'm a good guy. I'm a good god. Some people may choose to be evil. Me, I'm a good girl. Okay. Blue and white. Oh, that one actually came out really good. Just like that. The other one. Oh well. It's my first time doing this. So. Good on you. I'm quite proud of myself. If I can do it this way, I can do it with material, right? All right. Last one on this row is like this. Okay. And down. Okay. Give me my foot. Yes, there we go. Yeah, that went cockeye. All right. Third row is done. Coming together. Get her done and get her straight. That's the key there. There we go. Let's look. And we are still cockeyed. Some of the width is going to be lost when we sew it together. We have to bend it over. But that's okay. It's going to look nice once we get it. And last row. I'm excited to see what it looks like when we get it all sewn together and glued down and pretty. Go ahead and sew them on before I do all the cutting and gluing. Almost like paper piecing. And glue them down. That dry for a second. Better to let art glitter glue dry before you start putting on it, because it's going to end up moving on the paper. All right. While that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and attach the first 1 and 2. And I'm going to do it this way. Might be a little thick. Cut through where to go to sew through, but I have faith in my sewing machine. See, I told you you could do it. Don't tell me. You're doing all right. Right. Now, oh, that is so cool, guys. Tell me I just did not say that on wrong. Tell me I didn't. Oh, I didn't. Whew. I'd have been really gravely upset if I'd have done that. that one up.
Are you able to see chat?
Yes.
Okay, just checking, because I'm not.
I see that. Nobody's been talking since 3 o'clock, 3-ish. But they've been bouncing in and out. Watching. You don't have to talk. You can just sit and chill. Right. Last square going down. I'm glad I looked, because that would have been bad. Wow. That actually came out, Marina. Not squared it up. Not squared it up yet, but that's just wilted paper.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
And it's just paper.
Yep.
I've seen me do it from scratch. Isn't that neat? You can quilt with paper without having to use wax paper or freezer paper. Yeah, you can do it. Don't need it. You can do it. You've got to be real careful. I just proved it to you. Now I'm going to use the glue to flatten this stuff out in the back. And let's see. Bring it over. Yes, I did. Haha. I'm going to make it into a card front. Haha. Done.
All right, I gotta mute myself. I'll be right back.
Mm. This is neat. Oh, let's square it up. Now let's even this out. Looks nice. Bye. Alright, let's do it once more.
Okay, I'm back. I'm just still in the background.
Yeah.
Still cutting patterns.
I'm going to turn this into a card front. I made a 5x7 card, blank, and we're going to make this into a card front. Marge, come on. Don't be a butthead. Oh, and you are. Yep. I'll cut you a little bit smaller. Smaller than I wanted it. Yeah. But it looks alright. It looks. Alright, that's all. Here it is, all cleaned up. Now, I'm going to move this machine. We're going to make a card. Table. Alright, now, let's see, I have in my drawer over here, I'm going to do some stamping too while I'm at it. Let's see what I got in the silicone department to match something similar. What would be a good sentiment for this one? Love, ending sunshine, laughter. See. Home is where your heart is. Love, make the house a home. Ooh, I like that one. Happy birthday, thanks a bunch. Just received. Congrats. Thank you. Okay, now that I have, I need to be stamping. I think the very first one. Alright, now, find out. have cut a 5x7 card base out, and actually that was perfect. Cut that out. I'm gonna glue that onto the front there. All right, so there's the front, Marina.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, absolutely. I love it.
I mean, it's a little off up here, but you know, it's the thought that counts. It's cool. But I'm going to do some stamping on the inside, and I'm going to pretty it up. Give them something to color, because these things color. Let's see. Honey, can we talk about this after? I'll be out in basically about 15 minutes. No. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so a little steam in here. Got a little seam right here. gotta stamp it. I just hope these don't mess up. This is really cute, and I really don't want to have to root that part back off the front of that. Because once that's down, it's down. Alright. Now, let's hopefully this transfers right. Yeah, kinda. Need a new stamp. Not a new stamp, but a new ink. Now, that sucks, but what can you do? Ooh, this one's there was a lot of ink on the stamp, it just didn't transfer. I'll put these later because I thought I'll just run them under some water. Water base. Now that I have my hands nice and clean, they're all stained up now. Alright, so I'm going to put a stitch in it in the center, and I think that I will be done for the day. All right, so that's done. Marina,
Yeah.
this is the
Oh,
inside.
cute. Yeah. I like that.
So we started out with bits of paper for a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. We made this. I'd already had the book card paste made before their stream, and then we made the inside. Alrighty, I think I'm done for the day, Marina. What about you?
Yeah, I'm still going, but I mean, I'm not going to stay on camera.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to get off of here because James Lee needs to talk to me about something. So.
All right, well, give me a minute, and I will come and turn it off once you say your spiel.
Okay. Alrighty, guys. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. Even though I didn't have everybody in stream, I want to thank you for coming and watching the replay. I know that's what you're probably going to do. But thanks for coming by, and I am hoping to plan a sale or an auction in the next 2 months. So be on the lookout for those notifications. I'm trying to get myself back in the craft room and crafting for you guys. May it be behind the cameras or on camera. I'm trying to get myself back in there. So if you guys have any suggestions that you all would like to purchase during a sale, please let me know in the comments. That way I don't waste my time. Anyway, thank you guys for coming, and hopefully I inspired you to get out there and create some art. Also, if you are not a part of our group and you would like to join, please hit up Facebook at Creative Jewels by Emily and send a request, and we'll get you in there as soon as possible. Also, if you enjoyed today's stream, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And hit those thumbs up, guys. Alrighty, guys. I love you all. God bless each and every one of you, and I will see you guys on our next stream or video.
Take care, everybody. Bye.
Okay.